Hey kids, Princess. Hi. Hi. It's me. How are ya? It's Princess. The real deal, so you can tell, because I've still got my wand. Hi. Boop. Hi. Sorry I've been missing. I've been missing you. Um, I'm well. So much has been going on. Um, I'm back on my iPad trying to use YouTube Capture to make this happen. I had given up on it last time. So I'm hoping this will work. And I got room on the computer memory and upload it to YouTube. I'm going to try to keep it short and just say hello. We'll tell you what's going on. So, what's going on? Princess is going to be a cosmetologist. Hi. I know I told you that I was going to go to nursing school, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a cosmetologist. And today was my first day today was my orientation day for school. Oh my goodness. I start Monday. Huh? Monday evenings. I start in the evenings. I'm going to go to night school. So I'm really excited about it. I'll be going to school like, was it 15 hours, 20 hours a week for 15 months. So I'm real excited. I went today and met the teachers and staff and some of my fellow students, and saw a friend of mine, Blade, who's been in one of my YouTube videos. Hi, Blade. And is also a transsexual who cut her beautiful hair. Ooh, what? But it was great to see her, and she's in school too. We're going to get to be together. So I'm really excited about that. And besides that, I've been well, trying to get that act together. My back hurts. I went to the Salt River this weekend. I put out a little TrannyTV blog on my Facebook, TrannyTV. I got a page, TrannyTV. So, went to the Salt River and had a great time for Memorial Day weekend. We went Sunday up with Victor and his family. They're fantastic. And we tied all these rafts together, and like 20 rafts, and we floated down the river with beer and drinks and food and friends, and it was fun. So that was my first time, and I'm so glad. But I did hurt my back pretty bad. Doing, just trying to stop the river. And I cut my foot. On the bottom of my foot, I got a couple cuts on my foot. But, besides that, life as a transsexual is pretty good these days. I feel really pretty. I feel really confident. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like, don't really care because I'm pretty well loved. And I'm so grateful for the love I get. For the support I have in my life now. And if you're a transgender woman like myself, I want you to know that, and especially if you feel alone and unloved, I want you to know that there's a future for you. That there's men out there that are going to appreciate you for who you are and are going to want to love you for who you specifically are. And that you need to be open to that. And, have your boundaries. But be open to love and support. So, because we need it. I'll tell you what, it is not an easy transition. I know a lot of you girls, a lot of us, what are you going to do? Especially when you make the transition and you live full time. It wasn't easy for me to transition my employment from contractor to transgender contractor. It's kind of one of the fields where there is some prejudice against women doing the job. And besides the fact that I was unstable and not really able to coordinate what I used to do as a general contractor and licensed electrician, I didn't have, because I worked for myself, I didn't have the capacity to go out and sell. What I used to do is present and sell my skills as a contractor with my big truck and my Stetson hat and all my tools, and I was a badass man, and people understood that, and I fit the bill, and they were like, yes, of course, here's $80,000, when can you get started on the remodel? And I guess I didn't have the confidence as a woman to do that, to step up into that role, and to still, well, I didn't know how to be in that role and not be him. And I don't want to be him anymore. I want to be me. I want to be Sierra. I don't want to be what I became in order to fit into the male life I was shoved into. I want now is, now that I've taken the opportunity, I need employment that represents who I am as a woman. So I'm getting job training for who I am as a woman. And I'm so excited and so happy and grateful. And I need to tell you kids that I'm so lucky because, I told you about the mental health services that I went to go get. And it's because of the mental health services in this state that I'm getting to go to school. Because it costs a lot of money. And God bless them. And God bless them. So with my mental health services for the depression and the gender identity dysphoria, in my case it was disorder before they changed it to dysphoria. And I qualify for vocational rehabilitation job training. So I took that and met the requirements, and they offered to retrain me. So I'm getting to go to school to become a woman, and they're funding it, and it's a lot of money. So I'm really grateful, and I really want to take advantage of this. But the reason I bring that up to you is not to flout it and not to honk my horn or in any way take anything for granted. I say that because there is help out there for transgendered people if you need to go out. And, well, I was drowning and overwhelmed and suicidal, and I reached out to the state crisis prevention, and I got qualified, I got diagnosed. Besides the gender identity disorder and severe depression, I got diagnosed with severe mental illness. And PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, because of all the times I've been attacked by men who tried to rape me and beat me up because of my gender. And those experiences, I forgot about all that. It happened like 2012, and 2013 was a really difficult year for me. But 2014 is amazing, and I am recovering and doing amazingly, and about to embark on school. At those times, I was in a wig, I had big silicone boobs on. I was basically cross-dressing or dressing in drag in a lot of ways. Living as a woman, as I, needed to for over 2 years. Now I'm on my third. But, no buts. Or I'll show you some butt. Hormones, living as a woman. I'm on Valor right now. I'm on injections. Really happy for that. I lost track of everything else I was talking about. There was a timeline scenario. My life story. But blah, blah, blah. I'm going to school, so because of the PTSD and all the depression and everything like that, I qualify for mental health services. If you're having a hard time, you need to reach out to crisis prevention and mental health services in your state and get help for your condition. It's not easy to go through this, especially when you've been abandoned by your family, abandoned by your friends. You can have mental health services, you can have access to doctors, you can have access to insurance, you can have access to food stamps. They can get you housing. you don't have to be alone, and this experience of, especially if you're experiencing bullying and things in school and stuff like that, you need to be able to reach out to your state and to your government and get services for you, because your parents have paid for it, you've paid for it, the state pays or collects taxes for these things and provides them for your well-being, so that you can then turn around and contribute back to society for the rest of your life, like I'm going to as a cosmetologist. Although I've already spent over 25, 26, like 28 working years in the system, working and being taxed. And as an independent contractor, I got taxed heavily. My last year was spent like $9,000. I had to give them. But no more. I'm a cosmetologist. Hi. So this is Sierra Secret. This is Tranny Thoughts. This is TrannyTV. I'm your princess. And I'm back. I'm sorry it's been I've been missing in action. I've got tons of things I need to upload, but my computer's down, and I don't know. So hopefully this works. The phone was going so slow. I'm going to see how quick this uploads, and we'll go from there. But I guess the moral of the story is there's light at the end of the tunnel, There's gold at the other end of the rainbow. So make that journey and be brave, and don't let yourself get sidetracked. Make the effort and believe that you'll get there. Allow the support. Look and ask for support. That's where support comes from, is from where you look for it and you ask for it. You have to reach out and ask for it a lot of times, especially if it's been taken away from you by family and friends. You need to look elsewhere. The state's a good place for that. Mental health services. So, it's very important, kids. Now I'm going to cosmetology school, and I feel much better. You've watched my process. It's been difficult. I feel good, and I feel pretty, and I'm living my life as a woman, and I'm happy. So, I hope you're happy, and I love you. Princess loves you. God bless. Kisses. Bye.